we are Premier League, and this is undoubtedly one of the best days of my entire life. The last time Leeds got promoted was in COVID, and I didn't get to go to Ellen Road. I wasn't at the game. I didn't celebrate as much as I should have done. Today feels perfect. It feels picturesque in almost every single way. When I was going into that game this morning, or this afternoon against Stoke, I was thinking, right, it's going to be tight. They've been pretty good recently. It's going to be a difficult game to win. And we just went and absolutely pelted them. I've never seen a Leeds performance like that when under pressure, when getting promoted is on the line. Every single player stepped up. It was absolutely unreal. And then watching Burnley go and beat Sheffield. I must admit, I hope Sheffield get promoted in the playoffs because I know how it feels. I know how rough it is when you've had such a good season and you don't manage to clinch promotion. But today is all about us. What an unbelievable squad. What an unbelievable season. Obviously, the title is still in the balance, but I'll be honest, I don't really care about the title. I want us to win it now. It gives us a bit of extra prize money. It gives us a bit of extra bragging rights, but it doesn't mean much to me. I'm just happy that we are back in the Premier League. If you can't tell, I've had a couple beers. I've had a good night. Oh, it's unreal. The scenes at Ellen Road tonight are unmatched. It makes me remember why I love this club and this city so much. No one else does it like Leeds. Today was absolutely mental. The atmosphere inside the stadium for the game, the atmosphere outside the stadium once we were promoted, this squad, everything is just perfect. And I want to talk a little bit about the game today against Stoke, because what a game that was. 6-0 is unreal. Perot with 4 goals. If you watch the videos, please do remember to like and subscribe as well. I talk a hell of a lot about Leeds United, about the Championship, and it's going to be the Premier League more now. But the game today was fantastic. Perot with 4 goals. I've been calling for Bamford to start, to be honest, but I guess this is why Farke's the manager, and I'm not. Perot was fantastic today. For those finishes, he was calm and composed, especially for those first 2. Obviously, the latter ones, there was a little bit of luck involved or whatever, but for him to get 4 goals today is special. Looks like he's going to win the Golden Boot now, which makes sense. We're going up as champions, so we need the Golden Boot holder as well. A goal from Firpo as well, which I'm really happy about. I must admit, when we were in the Premier League, Firpo was not as good as he has been in the Championship. There's massive levels between those 2 leagues, of course, but the way that he stepped up this season and been one of our most important players, I can only think that the club are going to be offering him a new contract. I suppose it's just as much up to him as it is up to us. I wouldn't blame him at the same time if you can go get a decent money move to Spain. I'd certainly love to live up the Spanish shun for a little bit instead of living in Leeds. However, I think given his performances this season, he really should stay with us and try it out in the Premier League. It won't go like last time. I think it'll go very well. And then on that other fullback, our right back, Jayden Bogle, what a man. Oh my God. At the start of the season, I thought he was pretty poor defensively, but from that point, he has levelled up and levelled up. There's a big argument. Leeds fans, if you're watching this video, who do you think is our signing of the season? Leave it in the comments. It's definitely between Tanaka and Bogle, but I really can't decide because Tanaka has been instrumental in that midfield, instrumental in our increased defensive stability, instrumental in forward balls, in creating opportunities, having a crack from outside the box. But then Jayden Bogle really has been a special player, getting down on that wing. The amount of overlaps, especially in this kind of last 5 games when the pressure's been on and we've needed to score goals, he has provided every single match a goal or an assist or some fantastic pieces of play. And he's also saved our skin defensively a couple times. I really wasn't his biggest fan at the start of the season, but he has proved me wrong. And Bogle has quickly become definitely the right back of the season in the Championship, but also definitely one of our signings and one of our players of the season. Obviously, Dan James missing today. It's a real shame, but we saw Solomon shine again. Do I want us to sign him? It's a difficult question. It depends how much Tottenham Hotspur want. But Solomon for the last, again, 5 or 6 games, we had that little run draw after draw after draw. And then from that point, we have just put everybody to the sword and nothing more than we did today. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that we're back in the Premier League. I was there to celebrate it this time. I'll never be more thankful than I am today. This club and this city means so much to me. I've been going since I was a young lad, since I was about 5 or 6 years old with my dad. And it just means everything, genuinely. And this squad, there's so many lovable players. We just spoke about him, but Tanaka, I seen him dancing around on the pitch today at Ellen Road. Harry Gray dancing with the Kop, enjoying every single moment of it. And it just feels like we have a real group that are together in it for the long run. And I hope that we manage to keep this group together. Obviously, going up to the Premier League, we will need to spend a bit of money. I think we need a new attacking midfielder. To be honest, I think we probably need another backup striker, someone with some Premier League experience. If we don't sign Solomon, then we need another winger, someone with some Premier League experience. But I don't want to overhaul the squad. I've seen it happen a million times. Look at Ipswich this season. If you overhaul and get an entire new starting 11, it doesn't usually end too well because we need to keep this group, keep the players that we've got and believe in them. And speaking of the players that we've got, Rodon today, again, was fantastic. Ampadu at centre-back. I much prefer Ampadu playing at centre-back instead of centre-mid. I said it in the last video, but there's a lot of rumours about Gruev having interest from European clubs. I think we 100% need to keep Gruev. Look at our form since he's come back as a centre midfielder. Look at what he did last season against Norwich in that playoff semi-final. Gruev is a fantastic player. He is one that we need to keep within the ranks. We shouldn't be listening to offers for him. What centre mid are we going to get for 10, 15 million that's better than Gruev? That's not how the football world works. We need to keep a hold of the players that have got us to this position. Oh, I can't believe it, boys. Honestly, I cannot believe it. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, but what a fantastic game today. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real that we're back in the Premier League. I'm quite happy that it's us and Burnley. We've both had fantastic seasons for different reasons. We've had a more attacking-minded, scoring as many goals as possible. Our defence has been good as well, but up to Meslier leaving the team, we were letting in a lot of stupid goals. But it's been our attacking play that has led us to the Premier League. Whereas Burnley, it's been the defensive play. And I've got nothing but respect for that. What have they conceded? 15 goals all season? It is truly ridiculous. If they can keep up a similar kind of defensive record in the Premier League, I think they'll have a decent chance of staying up. In reality, I don't think any of the teams that go up will stay up. And now Sheffield are in the playoffs. Boys and girls, let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to get promoted from the playoffs? Because I am so happy that we are not there. I'm so happy that I do not have to go to Wembley and watch that again, because God, last year was it depressing. One of the worst days in football up to today, one of the best days in football. I mean, it's not even decided yet who's actually going to finish in the playoffs, but we've got Sheff, we've got Sunderland. I'm thinking Coventry are most likely to be in there. Could be Borough as well. Millwall are only 3 points off now. I'd love to see Millwall play a game at Wembley, but putting my hatred for Sheffield aside, I hope that they get promoted in the playoffs just because they deserve it. They've had a fantastic season in the Championship. They'll only be a couple of points off come the end of the season, automatic promotion places. We know how it feels. Let them get promoted and then get battered like we will every game in the Premier League. But thank you so much for watching this video. I have waffled on long enough. As I say, I don't usually record videos after a couple beers, but today there was no excuse. I'm slurring words. I'm having a fun time. Leeds are back in the Premier League. Hit like and subscribe. I'll catch you again very soon. Thanks for watching.